Good morning, it's UPB from OptionMillionaires.com. Thursday, October 3rd, 2013. How's everyone doing today? Angies List getting clobbered again after hours yesterday. The Wall Street Journal came out with a piece from the Angies List saying that they're reducing the amount of fees that they're charging their subscribers, or people who sign up for their service. The stock is getting torched, down 8%. Looking at this $20 level here, this $20 level, we go from a long-term perspective on Angies List. Long-term perspective, this $20 line is really what we're looking at. You can see we broke to the downside out of this wedge. This $20 line, we need to get over that. See, we broke below it briefly at the end of August, down to the $19 level, back above it. We need to get it back above it for the bullish case, and I'm bullish on Angie's List. But if we break below 19 and we don't break back above 20, it's done. The stock's heading to $10, and the bears will be vindicated because this is one of the most hated stocks in the marketplace. Hated. Everybody hates Angie's List. I don't know. Angie's probably a very good-looking woman, very curvy, hot-looking. But hey, not everybody likes that kind of stuff. So I guess the stock, we'll see. The bears certainly playing for downsides. What is it? 15.7 million shares are short. So they're making some money. Congratulations, bears. I made some money on the upside, but I'm losing it here. Losing it. And that happens when you trade stock options. Guess what? Wrong. I'm wrong short term here. I think long term going to be right. Stock's going to head back up over $25. It's going to be a profitable trade. I'm looking for it. If the stock can break over $20 today, over this $20 figure, we can close in the positive territory. Call me crazy. Let's move on. We have some other stocks to talk about today. We have BMW was upgraded, not BMW. BMW. We should see a nice move up to fill this gap down the other day at the $85 level. We're at 82, so look for a nice 2-3% gain for BMW. How about MLNX upgraded today? Look at the rally we've had the last couple days, and of course, any rally that goes 20-30%, expect an analyst upgrade right here. Okay. Down here, they're investigating the stock. Oh, looking into it. Hey, buddy, buy. I'm going to upgrade the stock. You know how it works. So here we are. We're over $41 pre-market. How about Constellation brand? Been talking about this one recently. I'm not in the calls, but you can see it. This is a alcohol. They distribute wine. I think they do Corona. Beat analyst expectation. Stocks over $60. New all-time high pre-market. How about Netflix? Look at this stock go. We had, after the bell on Tuesday, Carl Icahn coming out and saying he hasn't sold his Netflix, but he thinks it's kind of topped. That's it. You can't see much more upside. What does it do? It goes up another 2%, hits a new all-time high. Look at his chart, beautiful. At OptionMillionaires.com, Jimmy Bob been talking about this one since it was $50-something this time last year. Nobody believed him. And he got into the calls, and then finally Carl Icahn said, hey, you know what? We'll follow Option Millionaires like we did previously. And you can see the stock just rocketing to the upside. Let's go to Sears Holdings, another one. We've been talking about the text alert on, and you can see it's broken through long-term trend line resistance, which will be support now. And you can see it was acting as support. Catapulting the stock could be over $80 in the next couple months. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Even more crazy than that is the fact that back 2 weeks ago, we alerted the $55 calls at 35 cents. They're at $9 now. $350 into $9,000. Hey, not a bad way to be trading stock options, right? Let's move on to UNXL. Put this up on my private Twitter account yesterday, talking about the conference call coming up. See this spike here? Yeah. Well, just before it, down here, see when it was limited volume, the stock was kind of melting lower. The 1950 calls were 30. There were 45 cents by 55 cents. I actually had a bid in at 45 cents, and I got filled. And those options went to $1.60. I alerted them via my private Twitter. You can sign up for that at OptionMillionaires.com. And they went from 45 cents by 55 cents to $1.60 before fading. I like UNXL for a long-term trade. I think the stock's heading higher. I think the bears who have been piling on are in a crowded trade. And I think once they start to cover the selling volume, and you can see, somebody was bringing up the distribution. You pull up a chart from stock charts and pull up distribution. Basically means selling. People who normally wouldn't be selling shares, okay, if you went long UNXL 100,000 shares, those shares are in your pocket. They're in your account, your trading account. The shorts go in there and take those shares out that wouldn't have been sold under any other circumstance and dump them into the marketplace. Meaning they sell them at the bid, creating artificial selling pressure on the stock. So UNXL, absent 54% of the stock in the hands of the short sellers, would be a higher price stock. There's no doubt about it. But since over almost $100 million worth of stock has been shorted, that's the value of the short interest right now. 54 million shares. It's actually more than that. It's over 100,000 now. I did that calculation before yesterday's spike. But you can see we're at an important juncture here for UNXL. Got to break above this level here, about 1980. Would love to see that. That happens today. Stock is going higher. 22.50, 25, 40 by year's end, $100 plus next year. Assuming it can get revenue, that's the bear's case. Oh, this company's not, every product it comes out with has been a failure, blah, blah. Yeah, you know what? This one works. Look out. That's why everybody's piled in to this crowd. It's a bus with 54 passengers on it that's got 110. There's people, with their feet sticking out the windows. They're dragging from the bumper. That's the shorts on this trade here. So we'll see how it works out for them going forward. Good luck to them. Good luck. It's been since I been talking about this stock. Really, it was the start of September here. Let me get the right in here. And the stock has been up ever since. And it's funny, you go to StockTwits or Twitter, everyone's kind of criticizing me. Like, you're saying the same thing. Yeah, I'm bullish on the stock. I think it's going higher. You know what? The shorts have been doing the same thing. They keep shorting it. They weren't happy with their profits from 40 down to 12.50. No, they pile on. They have massive short bets on this stock. They think it's going to crumble. And even as the stock starts to rise in value, we've seen this before. Come on, Tesla, Netflix, Amazon, Soda, Sears Holdings. It's going to win. All right, UPB here from OptionMillionaires.com. So everyone have a great trading day. Futures are in positive territory. Get out of here. Government shutdown. We have the debt ceiling. We have just so many headwinds. What about Syria, Cyprus? Come on. We know this game. Everyone have a great trading day. I'll see you in the chat room at OptionMillionaires.com. Goodbye.